morning everyone, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Yeah, this is my Team Corelli Kagama. There's been quite a few videos on it recently, and I just wanted to show one more point on this car. So as you know, this has gone through a lot of bashing. I've had it for 2 years. I bought it when it first came out. You know, as soon as I knew that they were releasing a new one, I was on the ball, and my local hobby shop said, yep, I want one, and they said, yep, we'll get you one. So yeah, the first thing I did on this was Shoo the body shell. And does Shoo not work? Well, you know, this is one of those things. Some people don't like doing it. They're like, it's easy just to buy a new body shell. I kind of disagree. Body shell is what, £65, £70. Right, let's just go through the components that I used to get it done with. First, what you will need is some Gyproc vibber tape. Okay, this is orange, it's extra sticky, it goes down well, you don't have to mess about with it. All right, I know some people use the cheaper one and then they have to like hot glue it in the corners, blah blah blah. Never had to do that with this. So I used to use this was the Shoo 2. It's 59 mil. You probably need 2 of these to cover that. However, this has gotten expensive. You're looking about £11 for one bowl. Okay, £11 for one bowl. I remember I used to be able to get 2 for tenner, but it's just gone really expensive. Shoo 1 was even cheaper. This one is a bit easier to put on and it's less messy, I guess. I've now started using this after someone left a comment, and I thought, you know what, let me try it. This is the Dogs. It's supposed to be the Dogs bollocks, but there you go, it's called Dogs. Buy Evo stick, make sure it's the clear one. And this is at £10, and you're looking at, how much is this? 290 mil. Now this will cover 3 of these cars, right? Probably half will cover an X-Max, the other half an XRT, okay? So does it actually work? Well, in the last video, in the last challenge that I did, the forward flip for East Tactics, and then I did the 1-2-3 flip, there was a few cracks on the body shell, and we will have a look at those here. So this was done as soon as I bought it. Before I even took it out for a rip, I Shoo-gooed it, and what I found is that there was a bit of damage here, just there. As you can see, there was a crack there, and there was another crack on the other side. So what I've done is repaired it. I've laid some more vibber tape over the top and then Shoo-gooed it again. Same with the front, there was a crack on the front. Shoo-gooed it, fixed this bit as well. Put another layer of Shoo-goo on it. Sorry, vibber tape on it, and then well, I keep calling it Shoo-goo, but it's actually the Dogs. And I put some more Dogs on it. That sounds weird. I'm not going to say that. Let's just keep calling it Shoo-goo because that's ultimately kind of what it is. It's the same thing inside the bottle, right? And that crack there, I had to put a bit extra on because it was a massive crack. So what I had to do was tape the outside so that it was joined, and then on the inside I put some more tape on, put some goo on it, left it out in the sun because it was extremely hot, and once it had dried, I'd give it another layer of Shoo-goo. Now that is going to last. The outside of the shell, it's all right. I mean, yeah, it's got a few cracks, but ultimately it's still kind of in one piece, right? It's usable is what I would say. Now I probably will get another body shell for it, but I think this is definitely going to last me until next year, right? I've still got 2 more East Tactics challenges to do. God knows what they're going to be, so bring them on, and I reckon this body shell is definitely going to last the whole of those 2 challenges, and this car will probably last until the end of next year. So perhaps for next year I will get a new body shell, and even then I reckon I'll still be running it when I'm running it out with this one. You know what I mean? I mean, the rear spoiler is fine as well. I mean, I do have my own 3D printed TPU mount on it. I put that on last year. It only just broke on the last challenge. Yeah, so if you look on the last challenge, you'll see that the rear mount broke, but actually it was only one piece. So it was just these top bits here, and it is made of black TPU, so it's a lot more flexible. But ultimately, if you a large handing is going to break stuff, right? But the actual mount was fine. It was just the top pieces, the 2 square pieces at the top. I had plenty of those in my bag, so I just fixed it. Definitely worth doing. And the only other thing I broke was my wheelie bar These are TPU, as you see. This is made of PETG, so it cracked in here, but you know, you landed right directly on it, it's gonna break. The sidebars actually were fine, right? These are the same sidebars. It was just the middle bit here that cracked in the middle. But all good. I just came on, printed two more wheels off and the centre bar, and I actually printed the 2 sets, so I've got a spare, right? Put it in my bag. So yeah, I am overly impressed with shoe gluing. I think it's definitely worth doing. Yes, it is messy, but if you look at it this way, this altogether, this was if you buy the proper tape, you're looking at about £9. This was just under a tenner from Amazon. Now, originally I had done this with shoe glue, and I think I bought 2 for a tenner, okay? I think it was from eBay. It's definitely the real stuff. I know you can buy some stuff on eBay and it's not the right one. It's like a fake or some shit. But this is definitely the right one because it's got the serial numbers on it. So that was 2 for a tenner. That's a tenner. I have done loads of cars with this, and there's still plenty left, okay? So though, I would probably say that's maybe a couple of quid. If we look at how much it actually costs to shoe glue this, right? Couple of quid for this, because that's £10, and I've done how many cars? Done my X Max, done my XRT, done my Max, done my Mojave. What else did I do? Alright, okay, I can't even remember how many cars I've done. I've done a bunch of cars, so let's just say £2, okay, for simplicity. This was 2 bottles, tenner, so that's 12 quid. Plus my time, which took me about 4 hours, okay? I'm not gonna charge for my time because obviously it's my hobby, so I'm gonna, yeah. So £12. And this body shell has lasted since 23. Now, if I had to buy new body shells, I reckon I would have had, if I hadn't done the shoe gluing, I reckon I would have had to be, I reckon I would be on my 3rd body shell by now. So that's £60, 120, £180. So £180 in, I would have been, if I hadn't done the shoe gluing. So that £180 actually is probably enough. Put a little bit more in to get another car, right? There you go. It speaks for itself, man. It's definitely worth it. I know a lot of people don't like doing it because it's messy. They start using tape and shit. I did try the tape version because I wanted to see if it was as good as shoe gluing. I did it on my Synchro 4. Yeah, I mean, so far it's lasted, but I think where the holes are, it's cracked, and you put more tape on, but it just doesn't fix it. If you look here, I've got a crack there, I've got a crack on the back, but shoe gluing it is just strengthen it up again, and you can just put your pins in. Whereas with the tape is flexible, so every time you try and put the pin in, it just keeps bending. So I reckon shoe gluing is the way to go, and the dog's bollocks is the way to go. The Evo, let's call it Evo stick. Evo stick is the way to go, right? So there you go. I hope you like this video, and obviously there are some clips of all the bashes and bangs and crashes I've had. I've put all of them in this video. There were a lot more, obviously, off camera. This truck has definitely taken a beating. I mean, even if you look at some of the videos that, for example, Thunder RC does, he sends it to the moon. My chassis is still great because of my carbon fiber rods. The only things that I have broken are the arms, bottom arms. I haven't broken any of the top arms, which is pretty cool. I've lost the shock. And what else? It's off. So I've broken, actually that's the original. I've broken this one twice. I've broken both of the rear ones. I've bent the shock towers, but I've straightened them out. If you look at that, it's nice and straight, so take them off, a couple of whacks with the mallet between 2 pieces of wood, straightens them out. I am looking to replace these ones. M2C ones are really expensive, but I've been made aware that ADU do them as well, ADU Racing, so I might get a set just to test them out. So watch out for that. And the other things I've replaced is the hinge pins, blocks. Those are M2C ones. You can see right there. The front one I've had to put the Team Corrali one back on because the inner, what's it called, Devlin block. Yeah, I lost 2 of those on the last run, so I'm waiting for those to come through the post, and as soon as they come, I'll replace it back with the M2C one. So there you have it. A beast. Tough as nails. Definitely something worth considering. Yeah, I mean, X-Max has its own place. The Creighton has its own place. This is definitely in a league of its own and has its own place as well. Shoe glue in the body shell definitely does work, as you've seen. It's worth doing. Yeah, it's a bit messy, but the benefits and the results that you get from it far outweigh the amount of time and effort you put into it and the cost. So there you go, for 12 bucks, you can have a body shell that lasts you 3 years. Well, hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe. I've got loads more videos coming, and hit me up with a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, absolutely put a dislike, but please tell me why. There's no point disliking a video unless you told the creator what he's doing wrong, right? I see loads of videos get a dislike, and I'm like, why? What was wrong with it? You know, and yeah, it's just stupid. I don't dislike a video unless I'm going to put a comment on that I didn't like this, and I've done it to a few people. You know, I'm not a coward. You know, if I didn't like something, I would say, yeah, I dislike this video, and this is the reason why. I'm a stand-up guy, not a coward. I will tell them. I'd rather people tell me as well, yeah? Anyway, so until next time, peace out, keep on bashing, and bash it like you mean it. See you on the next one. Ta-ra.